A hand wipes rain from a sleeve as the door clicks shut behind them. Shoes leave damp marks on the floor. Conversation slows, and a few faces glance up, then away, as if waiting for something to happen. Have you ever felt the urge to explain yourself before anyone even asks? What tiny shift goes unnoticed in those moments? A pause settles in the air. No one speaks, but the person's mouth opens, words tumbling out with an explanation for their late arrival. Traffic was slow, the train delayed, one thing after another, each detail laid out like a map leading to this moment. The group listens politely, nodding, but no one had asked for a reason. Still, the explanations keep coming, filling the space between glances and small talk, as if smoothing over some invisible question. Why do people find themselves explaining things nobody questioned? What is it about a silent pause that stirs up the need to narrate a simple choice? There's something important that's easy to miss in these moments, a quiet urge that shapes the way people move through the world, often without noticing. Later that week, the same person stands in line at a coffee shop, waiting to order. When their turn comes, they choose a drink and add, almost automatically, why they don't want milk today. The barista only nods, but the words are already out, the reason hanging in the air even though nobody asked. The urge to explain isn't just about words, it's a feeling in the body, a small tension that builds in the chest or tightens in the hands. It can start with a glance, a pause, a tiny uncertainty in someone's eyes that signals nothing but is read as an invitation to fill the space. As soon as the explanation is given, there's a brief sense of relief, but it fades quickly, replaced by a need to be ready for the next silent question. Over time, this habit touches relationships. Friends and coworkers hear the extra explanations, noticing the way reasons are woven into small decisions. Conversations feel slightly heavier, as if each exchange needs more room for justifying what's already accepted. Others begin to see the person as careful, maybe even cautious, someone who always has a reason ready before anyone wonders. This is how a way of reacting becomes a part of how people are seen. What starts as a quick explanation after a late arrival grows into something more lasting. Over months and years, friends might call the person reserved or distant, noticing the way they hold back, always explaining, rarely just letting something be. Small moments add up. At work, an email about a simple choice stretches into 3 paragraphs, every detail covered, every possible misunderstanding addressed before anyone points it out. At home, a story about picking up dinner includes a list of reasons why that place was chosen, even though nobody seemed to care. The ease of speaking fades, replaced by a quiet scanning for possible doubts or silent judgments. Sometimes, the urge to explain comes from wanting to avoid conflict or misunderstanding. It can feel safer to offer reasons in advance, hoping to prevent questions or criticism before they appear. This habit can become automatic, slipping into daily routines without much thought. If this moment feels familiar, write one word in the comments. When did you last find yourself explaining something no one questioned? What did it feel like in your body as the words came out? What do you imagine might happen if you didn't fill the silence? A hand pauses above the keyboard. Fingers hover, the breath caught in the chest. Back at the small gathering, nothing has changed. The bag still sits by the chair, untouched, the room filled with soft voices and the hum of conversation. A glass on the table sweats gently, the condensation gathering into a single drop that slides slowly down the side. The light catches on the moving water, a thin line tracing its path along the glass. No one reaches for the bag. The drop of water meets the table with a quiet sound, and the room continues around.